Morning, guys. I thought I'd make a video today, kind of go along with our Google Meet. So we will meet together to start class today. It's easier, I think, to kind of make these as opposed to trying to from home and share my screen and write. So bear with me here. I went ahead and I did this another example of long division for us. I'm going to kind of walk you through it, and then after you kind of take notes and try this problem here, there's two practice problems that are attached to this worksheet that you can try for homework tonight. All right, so one on this page here, and then another here. All right, so guys, again, on the other day in class on Friday, we talked about long division. I showed you multiple ways in which you could be asked the question, but here's just one where I say divide this by that. Right, so we set up long division. We line up everything we're given here, right, underneath here. And I talked about a placeholder. And I said, okay, if the highest exponent is x to the fourth, well, we need terms for x cubed, x squared, x, and then the term without the x, which is also called the constant. All right, so we're good here. We don't need that idea of a placeholder in this one. And we start by asking ourselves, all right, x times what gives me 2x to the fourth? So x times 2x cubed, all right, would give me 2x to the fourth. So as soon as I answer that question, I start forming my answer up top. So the first thing I wrote up here was 2x cubed. And then as soon as you write that one piece of your answer up top here, you then turn right around and you multiply it by both of these terms. So 2x cubed times x, 2x to the fourth. 2x cubed times negative 3 was a negative 6x cubed. So you might be saying to yourself, well, where did this negative and where did the positive come from? So I drew this little arrow here to say, okay, well, after you multiply, you are to change the signs, right? You're to subtract this quantity. And by subtracting this quantity, right, what happens is you, in fact, just change the signs. And you do that in every one of these steps where I drew the arrow, right? After you multiply, you subtract, or in other words, change the signs, okay? As you change the signs, these first terms now cancel, and that has to be. If they don't, you messed up. You did something incorrectly. And then we just combine or simplify, and we get 3x cubed, and then we bring down one term at a time, okay? So at this point, after I bring down that 2x squared, I'm now essentially starting over. Everything we just did, we will repeat, okay? So we start out, and we say, all right, x times what would give me 3x cubed? So your answer, 3x squared. Again, as soon as you write something up here, multiply, right? Turn right back and multiply. Multiply by x, multiply by the negative 3. That's where I got 3x cubed, and I had gotten negative 9x squared. Okay? After you multiply, change the signs, right? Subtract the quantity here. So a negative and a positive, we now cancel out this. We combine like terms. We get 11x squared. I bring down the negative 7x. And again, we start over. X times 11x, right, would give me 11x squared. So I said the other day, like, if you'd rather think of it as division, you can do that. 11x squared divided by x, right? And that's why we spent some time last week, reviewing these rules of adding and subtracting and dividing and exponents, right? If I was dividing these, this 2 would just go to a 1, and that x would just cancel out. Again, once you get that answer up top, we're still forming it, right? 11x, we multiply. 11x squared, negative 33. I change the signs. That cancels. Negative 7 plus 33 should be a positive 26. All right. X times 26 would give me 26x. So I put 26 up top, right? I multiply. And then finally, we'll have this number down here, and we'll kind of know that we've stopped, right? We've kind of stopped going about asking ourselves that question of it, what times what. This number now serves as my remainder, right? And we put our remainder over the divisor in our answer. So whatever whatever this is up here, that's what your remainder will go over top of, okay? And you have your answer at that point, okay? So I hope this helps. I'll also post this as an assignment inside of Google Classroom. But guys, I think this should help. You can see my work, but more importantly, I think you have to listen to how I'm doing it because the signs change and all that stuff. But hopefully, after today, we have a good understanding and about long division, and we just need some more practice and confidence with it. Okay, so I'll see you in the Google Meet to start class. I will then direct you to go watch this video. All right. Until then, guys. All right. Talk to you later.